Keep it simple, stupid. I mean smarty pants for you guys, stupid for me. So keep it simple, smarty. 20 to 25 weekly miles, 2 to 3 strength training and gym sessions every single week, 1 footy session a week. I've joined a pickup co-ed soccer league, so I'll be playing soccer for at least 1 time a week. And then on days that I do not feel like it, that is when the assault bike comes in. So at least 30 minutes on the assault bike, some type of assault bike workout. That is my full winter maintenance plan summed up just like that. If you are a runner like I am, who only does 1 marathon a year and that marathon falls in the fall time, kind of training plan for that marathon might fall or start in the springtime like mine. This little winter maintenance plan leading up to that training plan is perfect to keep fitness, build fitness, and get ready for that stronger training block. But also too, if you're newer to running and you're trying to run your first marathon around the fall time, a plan like this before your actual strict hardcore training plan that's going to kick off whenever that is for you helps as well. It's an additional kind of boost to your fitness or consistency, or help you kind of work your way up to those strong hardcore plans a little easier. Again, jumping straight into the fire also works for you guys as well. The only real thing I want to break down into this video is the running side of it, because too, my strength and weight training at the gym is pretty simple, but also too, I just kind of follow along to more experienced friends that lift, that know a lot more about that subject. I'm not doing anything that's like mind-blowing or different, but the running side, that's where my expertise kind of come in. Let's break down the 20 to 25 weekly mileages that I'm trying to hit. I can get around those miles with 3 total runs weekly. How that's broken up is 2 runs during the week and then 1 long run on the weekend. Because my mileages had decreased quite a bit from training block where I'm used to 30 to 40 plus weeks, there leaves a lot more room for intensity. That is kind of the goal with these runs during the winter time. The 2 during the week, they will be harder type speed workouts or just harder in intensity. Most of the time, they're gonna be on the treadmill. Let me keep it real. During this winter time, it gets dark pretty early. It's really cold. It's snowy. I'm honestly only expecting myself to run outside. It's probably the long runs one time per week. And if you're like me and don't really like the treadmill, structured workouts help me get through those runs. But these are the 2 runs that I will be doing on the treadmill. This is the whole breakdown. The first run is more of like an interval / fartlek type speed workout, but the total amount of miles in this run I'm trying to hit is 7 miles. First, we're starting out with the warm-up. The warm-up is 1.5 miles. And listen, these speeds are just what I've calculated through 2 training blocks, 2 marathons, and where currently I stand, but adjust the speeds to where you stand. My speed reps are 1 mile long. In total, we're gonna do 3 miles of speed reps, so 3 times. So 1 mile at 8 miles per hour on the treadmill, and then in between there's a recovery jog of 0.25, and then go into the second mile, recovery jog for 0.25 also, and then the 3rd mile to finish it off. You go into a progressive last mile. You're doing the last speed rep and then going into another mile. So you're basically doing 2 miles at the end. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. It's hard. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. It is hard. So that last mile, you're increasing that speed rep to however much you can. For me, at every 0.25, and the ending mile, I go from 8 miles per hour. I try to go to my max 8.8 miles per hour for that final mile. And then to finish off, it's this 1 mile cool down, and by the end of it, you should have done 7 miles total. The next treadmill run that I will be doing, it is kind of a hill repeat / like elevation repeats type of run. It's not going for 7 miles. This one is going to be for 5 miles, because at the end of the day, 5 miles is enough when it comes to hills. But kind of the same kind of structure and built up as the speed intervals one that we just talked about. The difference is the amount you're doing it for, and this one is not about speed. It's more about the incline and elevation. If we're talking about treadmills, we're going to talk, I say elevation because I'm used to outside, but it's incline on a treadmill. 1 mile warm up, whatever the speed is warm up for you. So essentially we're gonna do half mile repeats on different incline levels from 3 to 7 throughout this whole burst. The first one, just for example, is 0.5 miles at a 3 incline level, and then jumps over to 0.25 rest. After the 0.25 miles of rest, repeat that again to another half mile at 4 incline, and you kind of just keep doing that until your last one is a half mile at 7 incline level on the treadmill. And then just the cool down is just a half mile cool down, and you should get to 5 miles in total after the whole workout is done. Other than that, my long runs are pretty simple. No real structure to them. Maybe as the wintertime kind of goes, maybe the second half of the wintertime, I'll do structured long runs, but the long runs on Saturdays are just from 8 to 10 miles. That's usually going to be the range. Maybe some other days, if I'm slacking during the week, it'll be 10 to 12 or 10 to 13 miles for the long runs on Saturdays. The most structured are the 2 during the week that I'll be doing on the treadmill. Maybe they catch your eye at certain workouts, maybe you can include or try on the treadmill yourself. Those 2 runs are meant to be hard, intense. Yes, I'm trying for the winter maintenance plan, I'm trying to keep it simple, but I'm trying to keep the fitness I have developed from my last marathon block this fall, but also to try to get even faster and stronger. If you simplify it down, it's just 3 runs, 2 during the week and 1 long run. And that's kind of it when it comes to running. Try to keep that consistently leading up to the next training block that's going to start at the beginning of March, because figured out that I found a sweet spot when it comes to my training blocks, and I really like 28 weeks leading into a fall marathon. Just remember, keep it simple, smarty. For me, stupid. That's kind of it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, always do what you love, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.